and welcome to this episode of FIH Hockey World. And what a lineup we have for you in this episode. Luciana Aymar is one of the biggest hockey stars of the 21st century. Now her story has been turned into a film. We give you a sneak peek into the movie. The 25th edition of the Sultan Azlan Shah Cup last month saw some intense competition and nail-biting finishes. We bring you all the thrilling action from England's national playoffs as the clubs battle for a place in Europe. And we take a look behind the mask of what motivates one of the world's top goalkeepers. There is no doubt that the story of women's hockey in the 21st century has been dominated by one woman. Hockey was always popular in Argentina, but Luciana Aymar, almost single-handedly, has taken the sport right to the very top. Her fame has gone well beyond the boundaries of her country. 2 World Cup wins, 6 Champions trophies, 8 times the FIH Player of the Year. Luciana Aymar is a great deal more than just a successful sportswoman. She's inspired a generation of young players, and now they've made a film about her story and her life in hockey.
Siempre soñaba con jugar un mundial, entrar a un estadio lleno de gente. Y por más que soñaba con todo eso, no lo veía como una posibilidad.
Horas previas al debut.
¿Sabes qué? Me pondría las medias, la camiseta y saldría a jugar. Quiero vivir intensamente este último tiempo con el seleccionado, pero bueno, trato de disfrutar de esos momentos, pero a la vez tengo la tristeza de que se van pasando muy rápido.
Nunca se conforma con nada. Es muy difícil que reconozca que algo le salió bien. Siempre está pidiendo más y queriendo más y exigiéndose más.
Argentino cambió gracias a Lucha.
Y mucha gente puede conocer a las Leonas, pero hoy hablas de Lucha Aymar y es hockey.
Luciana hizo realidad el sueño de toda la gente que amamos este deporte.
At the moment, the movie has only been released in Argentina, but hopefully you'll be able to see it wherever you are very soon. From the best women's player of the 21st century to probably the best men's team of the 21st century. Last month, Australia and Ipoh in Malaysia to defend their title at the 25th Azlan Shah Cup. 7 teams were taking part in the 2016 edition: Asian rivals India and Pakistan, Australasian rivals New Zealand and Australia, Malaysia as hosts, 2016 Olympic qualifiers Canada, and 2020 Olympic host Japan. All teams played each other to sort out pool positions before a final classification day. On day 1, there were wins for Pakistan and India, and a draw for Malaysia and New Zealand. Day 2 saw the hosts up against Japan, and a large crowd had turned up to see if Malaysia could post their first win and get their challenge underway.
Razi, an early start that Malaysia were after. Razi Rahim's second goal of 2016 Azlan Shah. And Sakamoto sweeps an equaliser. A set play by Japan, an almost instant response to going behind. Indeed, it's Razi, buries it against the boards. It is to Razi again, and touched home. The first shot was saved, the second has been touched home. This time, Razi was the second man. You're dead right, it is a penalty stroke. Victory scores, Malaysia lead 4-1. Yamada, fine strike from Yamada, top shelf, beat the underemployed Hafiz Othman. Japan got themselves a second goal. Yamada, super strike. Japan have clawed this one back to 3-4. It's a brave effort by Japan to get back into the game, but Malaysia pick up the points and go top of the standings after match day 2 of Sultan Azlan Shah.
Australia didn't play on day 1, but over the next 3 match days of the event, the other teams were made fully aware that Australia had no intention of giving up their title. They scored no less than 14 goals in 3 games.
Dwyer fires it across. It's a goal for Jake Wetton. The shot comes in from Eddie Okinen, and that is an exocet of a goal. Good touch from Dwyer, and it is Orchard who finishes off the goal. As Orchard fires it in, it's crept in. Australia are comprehensive winners. It's Wetton again. It has gone in. Goads drills it in at the back post. It's hit the post. It's going to be a goal. Orchard now towards the goal. Dwyer saved by Harry, but Goads fires it in, and it's 2 goals in a minute. Drilled towards the goal. Drilled in the goal. Craig looks to take on the keeper. Craig scores. Dwyer will keep the ball in play. Plays it back. It's a second goal for Australia. Fired to Jamie Dwyer. It is a 3rd goal. Jamie Dwyer, what a deflection that was. Zaluski creates some space. Zaluski does better than that. Zaluski gets another goal for Australia.
Australia arriving in Malaysia in fine form, but in their 4th game they're up against Antipodean rivals New Zealand. As you would expect, both teams were not willing to give an inch, and the match was much tighter than the world rankings might suggest.
Hayward, set move, Ogilvie is blocked. Cirillo, open goal for Dwyer. Where others fail, Jamie Dwyer rarely misses. There is Dwyer in possession as the hooter goes. It's tense, it's tight, but Dwyer scoring the only goal as Australia take this one by the narrowest of margin.
4 wins out of 4, and the Aussies were looking unstoppable. Day 4 wasn't done yet though. The fans were waiting for the biggest fixture in world hockey, India versus Pakistan.
India on the attack. SV Sunil, just a short pass to Manpreet. Manpreet shoots and Manpreet scores. First blood to India, and Manpreet, who had to go home for his father's funeral, is back and celebrates with a goal. Mohamed Irfan again, it comes to him, stopped by Rashid Mahmood, and he's pulled the goal back for Pakistan. Driven in again by Manpreet, but no touch. Goal has been given. SV Sunil did get a touch. Great ball to Nikin Tamar, and at the back post. What a goal, that was brilliantly worked. Nikin Tamar knew that SV Sunil was coming in at the back post. SV Sunil has his 2nd goal. Here's a chance for India, here's a goal for India. Just a slight shift from Danish Mustafa. Rupinder Pal sweeps, Rupinder Pal scores. How many times have we said that for India? India now go into a 5-1 lead. Hooter goes, and that is the end of match 14. It's been a famous victory for India.
A resounding and emphatic victory for India, 5-1, equaling their best ever result against Pakistan. On day 5, the host Malaysia faced India in a virtual knockout game. India needed a win to make sure they went into the final. The result against Pakistan suggested they were peaking at just the right time.
It's all India at the moment along the baseline. Fired across, the goal is there! The first goal scored by Nikin Tamar. A brilliant run by SV Sunil along the baseline. Talvinder infield to Harjeet. Harjeet may get the rebound back. Harjeet gets a goal! That's his first senior international goal. And it'll be a moment he will never forget. Rupinder Pal again, can he get the better of the Malaysian goalkeeper? Danish Mustafa didn't trap brilliantly. Deflection is lifted into the goal. Yes, they do. Harmanpreet sweeps. He's hit the crossbar, and it's banged in from Danish Mustafa, and that is a 4th goal to India. Harmanpreet sweeps it into the deep, and what a goal at the back post. kicking was Ramandeep. India go 5-0 ahead. Swept in, deflection's a great one. That is a brilliant goal. Shahril Sabah gets one for Malaysia. Manpreet looks to cut in, feeds it, deflection was going towards goal. Will be a shot, it will be a goal. Talvinder adds to his tally, and it's 6 of the best for India. The hooter goes, and that is the end of the match. Final score, Malaysia 1, India 6.
After the round-robin stage, Australia topped the table, winning all their games. It was very close between India, New Zealand and Malaysia as they finished in the top half of the table. The matchups for the final classification day ended up looking like this, with India facing Australia in the final. Coming up after the break, all that action from the final day, a wonder goal from Robert van der Horst, and we take a look behind the mask for the top goalie. Welcome back to FIH Hockey World. Now we have a confession. Last month we brought you all the action from Euro Hockey League KO8, but we missed a bit of action from the previous round, and it's so good we felt we had to let you see it.
It's a lovely ball forward. How about this run? This could be the moment. Oh, what a goal! What a finish that was.
I was hoping someone would see the line, and he showed me the line, and there was a little gap for me to jump in. And then I came in front of the goalie, and I thought, why not flick it over him? And it worked.
Robert van der Horst, captain of the Netherlands. What a goal, what a player, and what modesty. Over the North Sea now to England and the national playoffs. The winner of these finals decides which English club will take a place at next year's Euro Hockey League. In the men's final, Wimbledon took on Reading. In a tight game, Reading scored first through England international Tom Carson. It was another England player, Alistair Brogdon, who made it 1-1, and that was how it ended after 4 quarters. The shootout was a pretty even contest between striker and goalie, with the score 3-3 after 7 shots each. John Jackson was given the call to take the 8th attempt for Reading, but it was Wimbledon and England goalie James Bailey who won that duel. So now it was down to Phil Ball. A score here and Wimbledon would be through into the Euro Hockey League. Well, as you can see, Wimbledon were pretty happy with that result, and they can look forward to taking their place in Europe.
We knew it was going to be a tough game against Reading today. They obviously had a brilliant game against Surbiton, and we knew because we'd struggled against them earlier in the year. But we battled hard, couldn't get the elusive second goal to win it in normal time, and then it was a slog in the shootout. But yeah, we're absolutely ecstatic.
After 4 quarters of the women's final between Canterbury and Surbiton, neither team had managed to produce a goal. In the shootout, the goalkeepers remained in control, with just 1 score after 3 shots from each team. 4th attempt now for Surbiton, and it was England star Georgie Twigg to see if she could get the better of Canterbury goalie Helen Fan. Nice one, Georgie. 2-0 to Surbiton, and so Susie Rowe had to score to keep Canterbury in the game. She made it look easy. Next up, Holly Webb with the chance to win the playoff for Surbiton. No problem for Holly, but she gave the goalie no chance. 3 wins on the spin for Surbiton and another very happy hockey team. There is one lesson from this for all young goalkeepers: don't try a knee slide in pads. The arrival of shootouts to decide crucial matches has undoubtedly increased the pressure on goalkeepers. It's not as if they didn't have enough already. And who can forget the amazing performance of England's goalkeeper Maddie Hinch at the same stadium last summer in the European final against the all-star Dutch team.
David Weaver feeling the pressure. Hinch comes out to meet her, then retreats. Champions, Maddie Hinch is the hero of England.
Well, there was no doubting who was the star of that day. But as Maddie Hinch will tell you herself, any success at major events on the pitch is down to hard work, grit and determination.
I've always just wanted to be the best at everything. I just want to keep pushing myself as a keeper and see what I can achieve. I'm Maddie Hinch. I'm a goalkeeper for Great Britain Women, and I'm the current #1. For me in my career, I feel like stuff's only really just getting going. It's a tough game. Goalkeeping's mentally probably the toughest of all the positions. You know, you can learn all the technical elements, but if you don't believe that you're going to stop the ball or you are better than your opposite number, then you've already lost the battle. In situations like penalty shuffles, I have to go into that 100% believing that I will beat them. That really does separate good goalkeepers from great ones. That feeling when you make a save that you know is almost a match winner. There's no better feeling in the world. That's why I train so hard and that's why I play this position, because those moments are a rare feeling, but every time they do come, they remind you of why you do it in the first place. And there's days now that I'll step in there and I'll feel awful about it, but I've got to give off a sense of belief to the girls around me that that means I'm on my game. It is just hard work, grit and determination. As long as we stick together as a group and trust in what we're doing and knowing that come that moment we need to deliver, everyone will be ready, then that's what's key. This is what dreams are made of.
Maddie Hinch looking ahead to some major events coming up in the next few months. The Rio Olympics in August, of course, and before that, the Champions Trophy in London. Back to Ipoh in Malaysia now. Earlier in the show, we brought you action from the round-robin stage of the 25th edition of the Sultan Azlan Shah Cup. Now it's time for the action from the final day. In the 5th-6th playoff, Pakistan beat Canada 3-1 to end their campaign on a positive note. In a repeat of the opening day fixture, the host Malaysia locked horns with New Zealand for bronze. It was tight the first time, and it was no different on the final day.
Ramadan does well, gets to the baseline. Did it dribble over the line? He's kept it alive. He's done better than that. He's scored a goal. It's the opening goal for Malaysia. And what a solo effort that was from Ramadan. Brilliant finish from him. His first goal of the tournament. Farhan Ashari gets inside him. Farhan Ashari still going. Feeds it to the baseline. It's another goal to Malaysia. Fichrisari gets the final touch. But what a run by Farhan Ashari. That was magical. New Zealand have the ball. Can they get it into the D? Again, great defending. Chance will come. Shot comes in just wide. Or it went in, actually. It was a brilliant strike from Hayden Phillips. Well, that's his first goal in international hockey. Comes to Russell. Russell sweeps. It's an equaliser for New Zealand. Needs to defend now. Comes to the back post. It's a goal. Malaysia are back in front. What a finish it was. Brilliantly finished by Cheryl Saba. Comes to Russell. Russell sweeps. It's gone in off the Buzaden's mitt. Kate Russell has pulled the Black Sticks level with just under 2 minutes remaining. It needs to be perfect from New Zealand. The hooter's gone. Comes to Woods. They work a variation. It's not gone well. Still played in. The whistle has gone. And we're going into a shootout.
That made it 3-3, and with no further scoring, it went to a shootout.
And Hugo Ingles will be the first man up. Ingles has 8 seconds to score. Well, we didn't hear the hooter, and the goal has been allowed. Haziq comes forward. Haziq tries to spin. Manchester goes with him. Goes across. Haziq gets it in. Muir comes forward. Harry comes out to the penalty spot again. Muir, easy as you like. Puts it underneath. Pressure? What pressure? Vitrisari waits for the whistle. He accelerates towards the top of the circle. Manchester goes with him. Manchester keeps going with Vitrisari. Manchester saves! And Manchester is the hero once more, denying Malaysia after a valiant effort by the home side. High fives all around. Vitrisari, well, he has the pain of defeat.
After a scintillating bronze medal match, world number 1 Australia faced India in the final. Would the Aussies retain the title and add it to their long list of trophies, or could a resurgent India upset their plans for world dominance?
Kavanagh infield to Ogilvie. Ogilvie gets it to Tom Craig. Craig shoots, and Tom Craig opens the scoring for Australia. A wonderful finish by Tom Craig. Zalewski to Orchard. Orchard out wide. First time, desperation. What a goal that was. Tom Craig, well, he had a dress rehearsal a few minutes ago, and now he's perfected it. Sliding in at the back post, he gets a double, and Australia lead 2-0. Needs to be touched by an attacking player. Swept away, Swan again is in there. Tristan White is there, but Matt Goads gets the third. Matt Goads celebrates his 150th game with a goal, and you would think puts Australia into an unassailable lead. Tries an overhead. Goads is waiting. Gotaji inside. Goads on the angle. How did Goads get that in? That is remarkable from that angle. Fist bump. Well, it's high fives on the bench, but Matt Goads, miraculous. Counting down, the crowd waiting for the hooter. They drown the sound out. It is Australia's victory. The coaching staff, the captain, gives his goalkeeper a hug. Mark Knowles has made his way forward. He's used to collecting trophies, and this is just another one.
Australia add the Azlan Shah Trophy to the World League and World Cup that they already hold. They can make it a clean sweep if they add the Olympics and the Champions Trophy this year. And a reminder about those Champions Trophies next month. The men's is from the 10th to the 17th of June, and the women's from the 18th to the 26th, all happening at the Lee Valley Stadium in London. Don't forget to go to www.fih.ch this month. If it's happening in the world of hockey, you can find out all about it here. Get in touch and get involved yourselves on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat. Check out the exclusive features, photos, videos and much more. That's it from us. We leave you with some stunning skills from a very young hockey player. The next Luciana Aymar, you saw her here first on Hockey World. Hope you enjoyed the show. Bye for now.